Hello guys, welcome again to the Folson's Tube YouTube channel. Are you coming to North America or to any part of the world as an international student? Well, especially if you are pursuing graduate studies, you are going to be assigned a supervisor who's going to be working with you.
Correct.
Do you know that there are certain things that you can do to enhance your relationship with them, which in the long run would help in the outcome of your studies? Well, if you don't know, stay tuned because we are going to be sharing some of these nuggets.
Right. Stay tuned. Well, if this is your first time, you're welcome to the Folson's Tube. Nothing but the best. So if this is your first time, please don't forget to like this video.
Like the video.
Subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe.
Share it with your friends, your loved ones, your family, everybody. And I trust that they will be blessed.
Definitely.
Yeah, they'll be blessed. Okay, so I'm going to dive right into our topic.
All right.
This topic, I'm really passionate about it because I have studied in Canada. I'm on my postdoc in the United States.
Yep. You've had supervisors.
Yeah, I've had supervisors.
You work with a number of supervisors and mentors.
Exactly, and mentors. And so as we progress in the conversation, I'm going to share my own examples and some of the things I did, along the way to navigate to be successful, okay, in the end. So number one, we want to tell you that if you are a graduate student in Canada, in the US, you want to be able to establish some agreements and mutual expectations.
Right.
Okay, so once you land, you are going to have a meeting with your supervisor.
That first meeting.
Yeah, that first meeting. And most of the time when I'm coming from like Ghana, Nigeria, all these African places, or anywhere that is not Canada or America, sometimes, like babe, that kind of intimidation and things like that, you don't know what to expect. But that's why you have to establish that agreement and mutual expectations. And your supervisors know that.
Yeah.
Okay, they know that they need to do this with you, but it's also good that you also have this in mind. So number one, let's say that, okay, so I am in a meeting with my supervisor. This is my first meeting, okay? You want to ask your supervisor, what is expected of me?
Yep.
Okay, what do you want me to do in this program? How do you want us to go about things? How do you want us to communicate? Like we said in the previous video, I think we did one education video like that.
Yep.
Guys, go find that video. I'm not sure what the topic was, but go find that video. Here in North America, it's not like your supervisor is your boss or anything
your
like
master.
That. Exactly. It's more like a partnership.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a partnership, so you do not need to be scared when you're asking your supervisor of expectations of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do not need to be scared.
And it's good to set the expectations clear from the start so that along the line when things are going out of hand or deviating, we know that, okay, this is what we agreed on. So can we bring the focus back to the initial agreement? It would help you initially in your research so that you don't become derailed, because some people end up going in a totally different direction, and I mean, sometimes, that's expected,
and
but
that's
then they could be derailed.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you just need to know the expectations so that you keep it in focus all the time.
So I just wanted to chip in real quick. We said that sometimes it can happen.
Yeah.
Like the idea that you came with for your research may change.
Yeah.
By the time you finish and it will change. But just making sure that you are still on track. I think that's the most important thing, and you are not totally, blown off course, that kind of thing. And most supervisors here, they want you to do well. And this we said in the last video too.
So that is where honesty and being open about what you can do, what you cannot do, like being honest and open about your challenges and your limitations is very important.
So because, and I want to chip in here that if you are not honest, they can give you something you cannot do. You know that you cannot do it.
Overwhelmed.
And then, you leave the office and you're not trying to figure out, okay, who can help me to do this? Well, so be honest. If you cannot do this, for example, they are asking you to analyze some data and you don't even know how to do it, be honest and say, I cannot do it. And they can help you. Okay, they can find other senior students to help you, or they can help you so that you can actually deliver, rather than try to create an impression
that I can do it.
I can do it. And it happens like that. And you see students go about, they get people to every time help me to do this every time. And by the time they finish, they are not independent. Okay, so be honest about what you can do and what you cannot do.
And then an important point which comes out of that is like documenting things.
Exactly, I love it.
Writing down discussions and agreements that you have with them. And having something down on paper that you can go back to maybe in a few months down the line, you realize that, okay, there appears to be some disagreement. Did we agree to do this? At least you've written something down. Or I know you were sometimes even recording your meetings.
Oh, yeah. Every time I entered my meeting with a pen and a book.
Yeah.
It's like my supervisors are talking. I had 2 supervisors. They are talking. I'm writing.
Yep.
And then sometimes, you know, the Canadian accent is just going really, really far. And I'm like, okay, so do you mind me recording?
Yeah, even in these days with all these Zoom meetings, it's easy to ask for permission to record the meeting so that you can review it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, you record so that you can go back to it and then don't be like, oh, what did they say? What did they, that kind of thing. And you know what? It shows how serious you are.
Yeah.
It shows how determined you are. I like how focused you are. And I wanted to share this example I was sharing with you the last time. I was trying to get a campus job and I needed to go for an interview. So I entered the professor's office.
All right.
And I greeted everything. I sat down. She started asking me questions. Immediately she started, I had my pen and my book and I was writing. And 3 minutes into the conversation, she stopped and she went like, you know what? I'm going to give you this job.
You're hired.
I'm going to give you this. I like how you came in. I like how you comported yourself. I like how you are taking notes. I like students who do that. So if you really want to succeed as a graduate student in Canada and the US, please have that writing habit. Don't just go. Like sometimes I wonder how some people, you just go and you sit down.
No notes.
It's just like the way when we go to church, we are encouraged to take notes.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you are taking notes, then it really shows that you are listening to what
following.
the preacher is saying.
And you are interested in retaining what it is that you are hearing.
Yeah, don't say, oh, me, I can remember everything. Don't be like that.
I like that saying that a short pencil is better than a long memory.
Yeah. So don't be like that. Point number 2, you want to have clear and frequent conversations. Right? You want to be proactive
in your communication.
Exactly. So set up biweekly meetings, email your supervisor. You know, sometimes they would say we are going to have biweekly meetings. They will tell you themselves, but they may have other students and they may forget or something. My supervisors, they never forgot though, because they always have this that kind of calendar.
Yeah,
you know, the calendar.
That's where the calendars also comes in very important. And I mean, generally for your life as a graduate student, your calendar is going to be so important. Like putting all your meetings there, putting everything that you have to do there, so that you are getting reminded. You are not missing meetings. You are not missing.
I love it, babe.
You can even put like deadlines for assignments that you have and all those kind of things there. Look, your calendar is your friend.
And you know, one important point here is when you set up these biweekly meetings, make sure that you have an agenda. You create the agenda.
Yeah.
So what I've done in the past, I would have an agenda. You can even have it on Google Docs and share it before you get to the meeting. And when you are in the meeting, you can be on that same agenda, create something, some topic, meeting minutes, write it, and then have, like your own secretary. You are managing your own, graduate study. So as your supervisor, you are discussing, okay, point number 1. And I still do this with my mentors.
Oh, yeah.
Point number 1, I'm writing. So I have the meeting minutes. When I finish, I have action points.
Yep.
So in the next 2 weeks, I make sure that, okay, you said you are doing this, you supervisor, you said I'm doing this. So what is the update? So it makes you have a really smooth and successful journey. Because you don't just go and say, okay, I've set up the biweekly meeting, then you go, then you're looking at their face.
Then
you want them to be
then
you want them to be the one to, and even if they've asked you to do something, you've probably not done it and you go back. My goodness. Here, if you've not done anything, the best advice I'll give you is, postpone the meeting.
Yeah, reschedule the meeting.
Yeah,
and even
the meeting.
That point about Google Docs, look, there's a lot of use in technology in higher education here. And it's surprising that there are people, back from home who don't know how to use Google Docs. Like Google Docs to collaborate on one document. Maybe like you are writing a research paper or something, and writing in Google Docs is a challenge for some people, surprisingly. So learn how to use technology. Become tech savvy. Know how to use a lot of online tools to work together with others.
Yeah, don't say you can't do it.
Reduce the stress. Like learn how to do it.
Learn how to do it, because me too. At some point, I didn't know how to use it.
Yeah,
I didn't know how to do it.
Put in comments. Tag people. Track changes and review edits and all those things. They are critical skills that you need to have to help you succeed.
Yeah, so that we are not always emailing things to you.
No, it's easy to get things lost in emails going flying back and forth. So learn collaborative tools. Look, this is 2021.
Yeah, and I wanted to also say that be proactive and suggest things. For example, look out for conferences. Look out for workshops. You know, look out for small seminars. Maybe you can go to your supervisor or supervisors and say, oh, I found this somewhere and it's on this topic. Can you help me to brainstorm what I can present at this conference? Yeah, right.
And they might even help in getting you funded, maybe if you need to travel or something.
Exactly. And most of the time, for example, when I was a graduate student in my department, we had some internal grants for like travels.
Yeah.
You know, they may not be enough, but you can supplement. You find small money from here, there, and ask questions. You know, as you are telling them, oh, I want to go to this workshop, I want to do this seminar, I want to do this conference. Then you can also ask, oh, is there any kind of small funding in the department? That's you still being proactive. I had a really proactive supervisors, and most of the time they would even email me something, be like, you know what, I think you should apply for this, I think you should apply for that. She's ready to give me the recommendation. I was also proactive, so it was a very, very nice, you know. And my current mentor too is proactive. Do you want to do this? Do you want to do? And I, in this period of my life, I am even more proactive. Like, I drive my own, you know, career. Yeah, because at the end of the day, no matter how your supervisor is interested in helping you, okay, no, you are the driver of your life.
Exactly.
God has given us favor and all, but you need to drive your own life too. And you have to know that your supervisor, whoever is guiding you, your mentor, the faculty, the lecturer, see, your life is more important to you than it is to them. So no matter how much they love you, still you love yourself more. I think that's the point I want to make.
Who stands to lose if things don't go right? If things crash, you are the one who's going to be disadvantaged. For them, they have their careers, they have their jobs. You are the one who is now trying to, you know, grow in your academic capabilities, and you be the one looking for opportunities. So
exactly.
You need to be more proactive.
And I wanted to bring this in here, you know, expectations, responsibilities, and cultures. You know, most of us are from Ghana, Nigeria, all these African countries, all the different part of the world. And to us, we cannot even say no. You know, but you know, here in North America, if you're genuinely overwhelmed about something, you can say no in a very nice way. It's like they are not offended.
Just tell them I don't have the bandwidth for that.
Exactly.
Bandwidth.
Exactly. And it's not like I'm not telling you that every time say no, I cannot do this. No. Me, by God's grace, I have a record. So if I say I this is too much for me, nobody will even question it. Because it's not something I usually say.
And when you say it,
and when I say it means that
cannot.
I really and genuinely cannot. For example, one time I did something really nice. The next moment somebody came back at me because I did it fast, and that's just my temperament. That's just the way I am. I don't like lagging about things. I just pop, and and I did a person like, oh, this is how we. So now they came back and they went like, oh, can you? And I'm like, you know what, I'm really sorry. If you wanted me to get back to you, if you don't mind me getting back to you in the next 3 weeks, I can be able to do that because I'm prioritizing something else. And that's why I pushed that thing aside. And I did this because I knew it was urgent. So I was trying to tell, and I came back telling Kwekuda, look at them. Because I did this, you are coming to, so you speak up for yourself. You speak up. And
that's why I say that the reward for doing good work is what? More work.
It's more work. And Kweku usually say overwork. It's like
over-contribute.
Contribute, and it's just the way I am. And it took me a long time also with the cultures also to learn to say, you know, this one
and tears
and oh my goodness tears. One time I was in a meeting with my two mentors. I didn't even plan it. I didn't plan it, and by the time I realized, I had tears in my eye. And my other mentor said, oh wow, I've never seen you like this. And I'm like, well, I didn't plan this, but I guess this shows that you guys are the work is
really
a lot.
Burning down on you.
It's really burning down on me. So that's so me, when I say no, I can't do this, they know that genuinely. It's not like you just go everything say no. How will you learn? How will you learn if you don't want to do the work? So so that's about clear and frequent communication. Babe, do you want to do the third one? Start it.
So avoid comparing
that one.
your supervisor with other supervisors. Look, it's a relationship between you and your supervisor. That is the most important relationship to you.
Unique.
How your supervisor is relating with another student or how they are guiding them in their work shouldn't really be much of a concern to you, unless it is maybe really negative and it is affecting you in a negative way. That is when you should be concerned. But don't say that, my supervisor is not giving this person this amount of work or this amount of pressure that they are giving me. I mean, in the long run, it's for your own good, right?
It's for your own good. And don't also compare your supervisor with other supervisors. As you're saying, somebody said this supervisor, you never really know what people are going through. Sometimes people are not 100% open. And the thing, like Wiku said, everybody's style is different. So rather, pray. See, I've been in situations where people have told me this person is bad, even before I started anything with them. And what did I do? Remember, I pray that God, I know that the heart of a king is in your hands, and you can turn it the way you want. And people can be bad to people, but when it comes to you, they can be good to you because of the favor of God. So have a positive mindset rather than preconceived ideas already.
Stereotypical ideas.
And about the student comparison thing too, you may, and I experienced that, you may be in an environment that is not healthy. For example, my cohort, oh my goodness, we had some people in there, not some people, even just I think one person, and oh my goodness, one person or two, and the competition was the unhealthy one. It's like they
trying
to
do
everything,
throw you under the bus, make you look bad, so that they stand out and look good.
Whatever they will do to make you look bad, so that they will do good. And I'm like, you know what? That's not how it works. Even as believers, how happy you will feel when all of you, I started school with these people, and then graduation day you are all wearing your gowns together, and you build even that relationship even beyond school, right? Rather than all these fights and things like that. So when people come with that kind of attitude, you should be godly, but also be wise, because some of them can be really
they can be like really mean and really have a lot of
really push you
dastardly and diabolic agenda to persecute, prosecute.
Exactly. In my lab, oh my goodness, this one person who did this to almost everybody, and most of the time I'll be like, oh, it's okay, that kind of thing, trying to show the Christ-like, and then it got to my turn. They came, they stood by me and they said, Sandra, we told you. Said we told you. At that point, I'm like, oh my God, I was sitting behind my email, I wanted to email and just say whatever, and one of my colleagues is like, you know what, calm down. And I said, you know what I'll do, because the thing pained me, so I said, I'm going to pray about this. That night I didn't sleep. I prayed, and the way God turned the whole thing around for my favor is a story for another day, but it was interesting, and it was quick, like it was fast, and I saw
back to sender.
I saw that sender, the 12 midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. prayers that we pray, it's not a joke. So rather than go and be fighting, and no, it's not Christ-like, right? So you want to pray, and also, I love what you said. Be collaborative too, be collaborative.
Work with other students, in your lab,
and show concern
under your supervisor. Especially if you are like maybe a higher level student, maybe you are like in your 4th year of your PhD. You can help like other master students or new PhD students, like just help
mentor them, guide
have
them,
an easier time in the program than you did. I mean, everyone shouldn't suffer the same way as you suffered.
Exactly.
Just because they must suffer, but I mean, help to make things easier for others. And they remember you for that, actually,
Oh yeah, they remember
many
you
years
for
down the line. They'll say that, I remember this person really made life easier for me when I was struggling and things like that. So
just give them all the tips you can give them, and be there for them. And I believe that you too, somebody will be there for you, even if nobody's there for you. God is there for you.
And one thing is that when you compare, it might cause you not to value the input of your supervisor, and it might even make you come across as being disrespectful and you're
not appreciative,
right?
Like, you're kind of always mean. You are not you are not flowing. Try and flow. Everything flow.
Flow with them, agree with them on the way. And in the long run, I mean, it goes to your benefit. You finish your program of study and you look back and you realize that wow, you've learned so much. You've grown.
Yeah, so
you become more knowledgeable.
Yeah,
and you develop many long-lasting and helpful relationships.
Relationships. So guys, these are some of the points. Just try and apply them, and I'm definitely sure that you would benefit from it.
Yeah,
so
you will
we
come
just
out shining.
Yeah,
like a shooting star.
Exactly. So let's know what you think. Let's
let us know in the comments. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments to us well. Right. And let's keep on shining and being excellent in our studies. So thank you very much once again, as always, for watching this video.
Thank you for
watching.
As
always, like this video. Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to our channel.
And share it with your friends.
Share it
with your family. Share it with everyone that you know. And stay with us as we keep on bringing you more exciting episodes on the Folsom Stew.
Folsom Stew.
All right, bye.